Yes, indeed. $1 million. Lots of money to give away tonight. We've got the 15 questions, we've got the hot seat, we've got the 6 contestants, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's meet our contestants tonight, and they are in seat number 1. Matt Wagner-Smith credits his wife for taking him from surfy bogan to a fashion buyer for Maya. Dee Burgeon almost blew up Wangaratta when her car's fuel tank spilled into the gutter. Jack Kincaid has a recurring cat nightmare after one fell through the roof in the middle of the night. As a cadet reporter, Joe Elliott interviewed Ronnie Corbett because she was shorter than him. Erin Scherfeld had a close call when she nearly plunged into an ice hole in Iceland when Craig Norman saw INXS as a support band. He didn't think he'd make it. No good at all, INXS. Matt, you ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's play. Come on. Matt Wagner-Smith from Templestone, Victoria, is a buyer with Maya. Give me a look at the outfit, pal. Show me what you've got. Take me through it. How have you put all this together?
A bit of jacket action, tie, pocket square, can't go without the accessories.
Yeah. So did you put this ensemble together?
I gave it a go.
What, in the dark, did you?
Advice from my kids. In the dark.
No, mate, you're very colourful. Looks great. Tanya is your wife, who is your style guru, is that right?
She is indeed.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, how are you?
He's looking pretty snappy, isn't he?
Yeah, now.
Yeah. What was he like when you first met him?
Terrible.
Yeah.
But I saw the potential, so...
Is that right? What was your ensemble when you first met?
Well, Tan keeps reminding me it was my Aqua Island surfboard tracksuit pants, my Blundstones and my surfy T-shirt.
That's it?
That was it.
That is
and
all
I
you
must
need to
have
have as a young man?
Yeah, very
So
good.
when did you get into the fashion industry?
I've been a buyer for about 15 years, and for the last 3 years I've been doing apparel. Previously to that I was a computer buyer.
And you're in the Navy as well, once upon a time.
I was in the Navy a long time ago. When I was 19, I grew up on Phillip Island and left for big adventures and joined the Navy. And lived in WA for 3 years, and yeah.
Mate, you've had a varied life, haven't you?
I've tried a few things.
Let's get into it, OK? Let's see if we can win $1 million. You ready to play, Matt?
All good, let's go.
Let's play hot seat. Go. For $100, which of these is a Chinese dish containing boiled dumplings? A, wonton soup. B, wonton van. C, wonton ute. D, wonton truck.
I think that one is A, Eddie, wonton soup.
Lock in A, correct, for $100. 200. Colloquially, which of these is a term to describe areas with poor mobile phone coverage? A, long drop. B, rust belt. C, Java patch. D, black spot.
Yeah, it's a good one there. That would be looking D, Eddie, black spot.
Black spot's in and correct for 200. $300. Where in the human body are the muscles known as the pecs located? A, abdomen. B, back. C, chest. D, jaw.
I wish I had these myself. I think that one, the pecs are C, on the chest. They lock in C, chest.
Lock in chest. Mate, to win $1 million, you can get the implants.
I could give it a go.
Have a go at that. Correct for $300. Short for pectoral muscles. Hey, tell me about the kids. Archie's 8, Marley's 6.
Yeah, Archie and Marley, fantastic kids. Both of them take after one of each of us. So Marley absolutely takes after Tan. And Archie, after myself, he loves his sport, all kinds of sport. He's super competitive and he loves his show. He's taught me everything about it.
This show?
Hopefully he has.
Good. What was his secret, Archie, on this show?
He watches it, records it, watches it again. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
We have to get him a ratings book.
We will do.
I like that.
Yeah.
Matt, for $500. On the United States Joint Chiefs of Staff, which of these is not represented by a Chief of Staff? A, Army. B, Naval Operations. C, Air Force. D, Space Cadets.
I have no idea. I'm not sure about this one, Eddie.
Have a good look.
Chief of Staff. No, I think I'm a bit clueless on this one. I think I'm going to have to pass.
Good on you, mate. Catch you later.
Cheers.
Bye. Hello, D. Bird. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Dee Bergen is from Wodonga, 48 years of age, an administration manager with Lewis Homes.
That's right.
What do you do at Lewis Homes in Wodonga?
I look after all the boys and tell them what to do.
Okay, so building homes?
Building homes, steel frame homes.
Great.
Yeah, both in Shepparton and Wodonga.
3 kids, Joshua, Natasha and Madison.
That's right.
How are they going?
They're good, I think.
Good.
Yeah.
David's an old friend. G'day, David.
G'day, how are you?
Welcome to the show. Come on, let's get this one out of the way, Dee. You ready?
Okay.
On the United States Joint Chiefs of Staff, which of these is not represented by a Chief of Staff? The Army, Naval Operations, Air Force or Space Cadets?
Well, I've heard of A, B and C. I haven't heard of D, so I don't think there is a thing as Space Cadets. So let's lock in D, Eddie.
Lock in D, Space Cadets. Matt was taking a bit literal there, I think, for a while. Space Cadets is correct for $500. All right, we're 11 questions away from $1 million when we return in the hot seat right after this. The Virgin's in the hot seat, ready to go. Hey, Dee, before I ask you some questions, tell me about, you met Mel Gibson
I did.
in these early days.
He just completed filming Beyond Thunderdome with Tina Turner and he had his long mullet hairdo.
Yeah, this is when he was the
Very
sexiest man
attractive.
alive.
Oh, he still is, sort of.
Yeah.
And we had a presentation dinner in Albury that he actually attended the same presentation. So he was on the next table, asked him for an autograph. He said, as long as I can have yours.
Yeah?
And I said, well, as long as I get a photo. And I did.
Good on you. So he was a good bloke to you.
Yeah.
Good on you, Dee. Let's go for $1,000. Which of these is the name of an English romantic poet who co-authored the 1798 collection Lyrical Ballads? Lyrical Ballads. A. William Wordsworth. B. Richard Wright. C. Alfred Lord Tennyson. D. Edgar Allan Poems.
Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush because I've got no idea.
Have a look. Lyrical Ballads. Ballads. I have another go. Lyrical Ballads.
I'm not a ballad person. I'm going to pass, Eddie.
See you, Dee. Catch ya. Hello, buddy.
Eddie, how are you?
Jack Kincaid is a student and naturally is a barman.
That's right.
That's the natural combination, either that or barista these days, isn't it?
Exactly right.
Whereabouts are you a barman?
North Sydney, Kirribilli, a small yacht squadron. Yeah, it's great.
Which one?
Foys, it's Flying Yacht Squadron.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it.
Good on
Beautiful
you.
spot.
Now, what are you studying?
I just finished my Bachelor of Arts at the University of Sydney, and I'm looking to start law hopefully in the middle of the year.
Good luck with it.
Yeah.
Single boy from Sydney, from Glebe. Sal is your mum. Hi, Sal.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, you ready to go here?
I'm ready to go.
You know this one?
I have a hunch.
You've figured it out?
I have a hunch.
Okay. Which of these is the name of an English romantic poet who co-authored the 1798 collection Lyrical Ballads? A. William Wordsworth. B. Richard Wright. C. Alfred Lord Tennyson. D. Edgar Allan Poems.
So, definitely not D, I think, Eddie. Richard Wright is no. A is standing out for me, William Wordsworth. I'm going to lock in A, William Wordsworth.
Lock in William Wordsworth is correct for $1,000. Yeah, he wrote it with Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Of course, the other names were puns there. Richard Wright was spelled W-R-I-T-E rather than W-R-I-G-H-T. Alfred Lord Tennyson, not Pennison, and Edgar Allan Poe, not Edgar Allan Poem. $1,500. Which of these Olympic sports is only contested by women? A. Beach volleyball. B. Artistic gymnastics. C. Dressage. D. Rhythmic gymnastics.
It's one of the gymnastics, I think. Not dressage, I'm pretty sure that's a co-ed sport. Rhythmic gymnastics, artistic. Artistic is more the ballet, well, like the ribbons and things. I feel like that is something done by women more so.
6.
I'm going to lock in B, artistic gymnastics, Eddie.
Locked in. No, you mixed them up. That's rhythmic gymnastics, which is the answer. D, yeah. Synchronised swimming also contested by women. Beach volleyball, artistic gymnastics, both have men's and women's event, while dressage events are mixed, yeah. So rhythmic gymnastics is the ribbons and throwing the ball up and all that sort of stuff. That's for the women. And also the uneven bars, I think, is only for women as well. No men's there. But Jack, sorry about that, buddy.
No worries. Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks,
Appreciate
mate.
it.
All the best. Hello, Jo Elliott.
Hello, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Joe Elliott from Castle Hill in New South Wales is a media officer with the New South Wales government.
That's right.
Running Mike Baird's life, are you?
No, probably more the governmental issues, media releases, media conferences, things like that.
Yeah. 53 years of age. Damo's your husband. G'day, Damo.
G'day, Eddie. How you going?
Good on you, buddy. Welcome to the show. David is your son, who's 25. Maddie's 22. Now, tell me about interviewing Ronnie Corbett.
Yeah, look, I was a...
The late, great Ronnie Corbett, unfortunately.
Yeah, very much so, and very fond of him. I was a cadet reporter in Country New South Wales, and we missed a press conference for his show, and we got a flat tyre or something, and on pain of death, I didn't want to miss that with telling the editor. So I begged and begged and begged his manager, could I please, you know, just do a quick chat with Mr. Corbett? And he came back and said, look, I'll do it only if the reporter's shorter than me. So, yeah, I was... we did a back-to-back, and he was just about half an inch taller than me, so he was brilliant.
For the first time in your life, you were crouching down, were you?
No, that's right.
Good on you, Joe. Let's go for $1,500. An Australian expression meaning that a person has had enough is full up to pussy's what? A, bonnet. B, bow. C, bell. D, belt.
Eddie, I'm a tragic cat lady. I would love to, you know, spend $20,000 on cats, but look, not A, I don't believe C, don't believe D. How about we go with full up to a pussy's bow?
Lock it in. It's right for $1,500. Sometimes the cats used to have a little bow around their neck, but it was a pussy bow collar as well, sitting high in the neckline with a long floppy bow. Margaret Thatcher used to adopt the pussy bow type of...
With a chiffon blouse.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fashionable in the 1930s, and for Margaret Thatcher. There you go. 8 questions ago for $250,000. Let's take a break. We'll come back. You need a bit of a deep breath there, don't you?
I do.
All right, Joe. Deep breath. Back for $250,000 right after this. Welcome back to the Millionaire Hotseat on our way to $250,000. Joe Elliott has been a journo throughout her life. Who have you worked for?
I was with a country newspaper, then the TV station, and then I had a stint for 13 years with Burke's Backyard as a researcher.
Fantastic. Working for Don?
Yes, I did a lot of the pet road tests.
Great stuff. And tell me, what was your run-in with the great Brownlow medalist Robert Dippy Domenico from Hawthorn?
Oh, it was so embarrassing. I'm from near Queensland, Eddie. I didn't know anything about AFL in the 80s. And this guy rang up one morning and he said, look, my manager's told me to ring up. You know, he thinks I might be good for the Celebrity Garden. And I went, right, OK, we get these all the time. And I said, so what's your name? And he said, Robert Domenico. I went, sorry? And he said, Robert Domenico. And I went, I didn't catch that. So what do you do? He said, I play football. OK, what sort of football? And he went, oh, you know, VFL. And I went, OK, well, what about you? And he said, oh, I won the Brownlow medal. And I went, all right, whatever. I said, do you have a garden? He said, well, no. I said, well, where are we going to go? And he said, my mum's place. And I went, OK, so you play football, you don't have a garden, I don't know who you are. And he said, yeah, I'm the Big Dipper. And I went, yeah, right, clunk.
And he's the Big Dipper.
He was, yes.
And one of the great blokes. Did you end up doing the show from his garden?
I think they did.
I think they did, yeah.
But I didn't do any more Celebrity Garden sessions.
That was it?
After that, no.
Good on you, Joe. Let's go for $2,500. A 1970s comedy character created by Paul Hogan was Leo Wanker, the what? A, detective. B, stuntman. C, movie star. D, politician.
Oh, Eddie, I lived in the country in the 70s and I'm really afraid I didn't see much commercial television. I know Paul Hogan lives up where my mum is now, but...
Leo Wanker.
Leo Wanker. No, it sounds like a politician, doesn't it, really? I'm really...
Possibly could be any of these.
Yes, it could be,
It's
that's
one.
right. I've known a few of them.
8 seconds, you can pass it, like Joe.
I think I will pass, Eddie, if that's okay.
See you later, Joe.
Thanks,
Bye.
Eddie.
Hello, Erin, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Ellen Schlurfel is 20 years of age, from Lawson in New South Wales, fine arts and studying secondary education at the University of New South Wales.
Yep.
Greg's your dad. G'day, Greg.
G'day, Eddie.
That's the way. Welcome aboard, sir. Hey, tell me about this. You've done a fair bit of travelling for a 20-year-old.
A little bit since I left school, yeah.
You went up to the northernmost inhabited place on Earth,
Yep.
What was that?
Svalbard, it's an island in the Arctic Ocean, and it's really, really beautiful.
What was up there?
Nothing really. A small town and more polar bears than people, but it's really beautiful.
And 2 hours of sunlight during the winter?
During winter, there's zero sunlight. I went in the last week of sun. There was about 2 hours, yeah.
So what was it like? There was a weak light? What's the selling point if you're going to tell me to go there?
It's just really beautiful and mountainous with glaciers, and it's a really great place, yeah.
And you nearly fell into an ice hole?
Yeah, that was in Iceland, yeah, a big open national park, and it was covered in snow, you couldn't see a thing, and it just stepped down, but I was pulled out straight away. It's good.
Good on you. Just how close to falling in were you?
Oh, it was half my body, yeah. I was just pulled out. Someone was next to me right away, but yeah.
Erin, let's go. A 1970s comedy character created by Paul Hogan, now this is way before your time, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Was Leo Wanker the what? Detective, stuntman, movie star, politician?
I have no idea, Eddie, at all.
Leo Wanker.
I have a feeling, though, it'd be between B and D. Yeah, I have no idea.
15
I have
seconds.
seen some of Paul Hogan, but not this one. Leo Wanker, the
What do you reckon?
stuntman.
10
Leo Wanker,
seconds.
the politician.
8 seconds. Leo Wanker.
I'll
5.
lock in D.
Which one?
B.
B, the stuntman.
Yep.
Locked in with the second on the clock. Have a Leo Wanker.
Is he a politician?
What, did that look like a politician, did it? Leo Wanker was one of my favourite characters on the Paul Hogan show.
Right.
And Luigi the Unbelievable was pretty good as well, I must admit. And Nigel Lovelace, he was pretty good too. Leo Wanker was a stuntman for $2,500. Great characters, what a show it was, the Paul Hogan show. Erin, we are 7 questions away from $250,000. Here it comes for $4 grand.
Okay.
Based on the story of Little Red Riding Hood is the 2005 animated film featuring Anne Hathaway called A. Red, B. Wolf, C. Granny, D. Hoodwinked.
I'm shocking with films. I think, you reckon if I pass now, I still have a chance?
Well, I'm not here to give you advice, Erin, but you've got 7 questions and 5 contestants.
I have an idea, but I think I'm just going to pass.
Passing?
Risk it. Yep.
Catch you, Erin. See ya. Great, Craig. Welcome, sir. Okay. Craig Norman from South Melbourne in Victoria, obviously, 54 years of age, corporate Director of Corporate Services, West Department of Health and Human Services.
Right, bit of a mouthful.
You'd need to have a business card that big to get all that on, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
What do you do?
Well, we provide HR, payroll, finance services to about 2,200 staff in Western Victoria. So we range from Melbourne City all the way out to the South Australian border.
Good on you. Wendy is your wonderful wife. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Family of Ben, Alex, Josh and Emily. And you've been on a quiz show before, have you?
Yes, years ago as a young fella, it was called BHP High School Quiz. It was hosted by Andrew Howard, who's unfortunately no longer with us.
Andrew Howard, it was what was the school one he used to? It's academic as well.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What happened to you? And one of the judges was Bryn Newton-John.
Yeah, Professor Bryn Newton-John, Olivia's dad. So he was the adjudicator after the taping. You had to go over to him to give him your details. And I gave him the details, and he said, anything else you need from me? I said, yes, how about your daughter's phone number?
Yeah.
So he gave me the stare that could have melted eyes.
I can imagine, yeah. You reckon he hasn't been asked that one before.
That's right.
Great, good luck. Based on the story of Little Red Riding Hood is the 2005 animated film featuring Anne Hathaway called Red, Wolf, Granny, Hoodwinked.
I was fearing a question like this, Eddie. Not really sure, but the gut tells me D for some reason, so I'll lock in D.
Locked in and correct for $4,000. 6 questions to go. $6,000. Owls have how many talons on each foot? A2, B3, C4, D5.
Just into the guessing again. I don't think it's 5, and I don't think it's 2, so I think I might go with 3, B, and lock in B, Eddie.
Final answer? Yep. In. It's 4. Yeah. 3 toes at the front and 1 at the back. They have a front toe which is opposable and can reverse and act like a thumb. to easily catch prey. So you probably think of the three at the front as the one at the back that puts the clamp on. Thanks, mate. Good and great. All the best, buddy. Matt Wagner-Smith is back in the hot seat. He started off proceedings. Matt, you've got a bit of work to do.
I do. 5
questions to go for $100,000. The buyer from Myer Menswear when we return right after this. 5 questions to go. Let's win $100,000. What do you reckon? Come on, Matt. Let's go for $6,000. Born in August 2014, what is the name of Christina Aguilera's daughter? A. Summer Rain. B. Autumn Mist. C. Winter Snow. D. Spring Flower.
That is a good question, Ed. Thank you.
No problem. My pleasure, man. I've got plenty more for you.
I have no idea. One that sounds like a name to me would be Spring Flower. But honestly, this is an absolute stab in the dark.
Christina Aguilera's daughter.
Christina Aguilera's daughter. Summer Rain, Autumn Mist.
10
autumn
seconds.
Mist. Autumn Mist. I'm going to lock in B, Eddie. Lock in B, Autumn Mist.
B. Autumn Mist?
Yep.
I reckon they might have been Autumn Mist when they came up with the name, to be honest, but no, it's Summer Rain.
Summer Rain.
Yeah.
All good.
She's got a son who's called Max Liron as well. Max and Summer. It's good names, that's all right.
Not bad.
Christina Aguilera.
Not bad.
There you go.
It's okay. Cheers.
Thanks, buddy. Cheers,
you.
mate.
Thank you.
D. Virgin. How are you, D?
It's not Virgin.
What is it?
It's Bergen.
Bergen.
I'm no longer a virgin.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
Virgin on the ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah. D. Bergen.
Thank you.
Okay. Almost blew up Wangaratta once in country Victoria. What happened?
I was out with friends partying at Pinky's nightclub.
Yeah.
All the oldies will know that one. And came out at the end of the night and the street was all blocked off and fire engines were there, police were there, flashing lights. And I thought, oh, some idiot's done something out here. And then I realised that my car was all covered in foam. And I said to the chief, fire chief, I said, that's my car. He said, we've called your father. You don't call my father from sleeping.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, jeez.
so what had happened was the fuel filter had split and just spilled all the fuel into the gutter. And
All there was one cigarette and away you went.
it would
Boom.
have just gone up, yeah.
D. 4 questions for 50,000. Good luck for $6,000.
Thank you.
The territories of Sabah and Sarawak in Borneo are part of which country? A. Malaysia. B. Indonesia. C. Vietnam. D. Cambodia.
I see you've chosen a ridiculous one for me. I've got no idea.
Just for you, D.
Okay, Sabah and Sarawak. Borneo. Okay,
10.
I'm just going to take a gamble here. And I'm going to go
5.
with D, Cambodia.
Locked in. Nah, Malaysia.
Oh.
Sorry, D. Good luck.
you.
Thanks for being part of the show.
Thank
Joe, come on.
I'm back.
Joe Elliott works for the media office of the New South Wales Government. Any department in particular?
Yeah, I'm with New South Wales Police, Eddie.
Okay. So you put the press releases out every day for
Yep.
the...
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, let's go for $6,000. In September 2015, former champion racehorse Black Caviar gave birth to her what numbered foal? A, first. B, second. C, third. D, fourth.
Black Caviar. She was a beautiful horse, wasn't she?
Absolutely.
Just gorgeous. 2015. Eddie, I don't know. They take a while to have a gestator foal, so I'm thinking either second or first. I may be wrong. I'm not really sure on this
10.
one. I'll lock in A.
Final answer?
B. Eddie, I'll try B.
With 1 second on the clock, B's correct for $6,000. Yes, she gave birth to a filly in September 2014, having retired in April 2013. And the colt was by former Golden Slipper winner Sebring, so handy lineage there on both sides for that colt. Right, get this right, you're a chance to win $20,000. You get it wrong, Erin, you're up for 10 grand. Good luck. What does the Italian word cacciatore mean? A, hunter, B, baker, C, butcher, D, grocer.
Well, chicken cacciatore's got tomatoes and onions and everything in it, doesn't it? I did Italian at evening college. I didn't do very well, did I?
Sounds like you're wagging school.
It sounds like it.
Cacciatore.
Cacciatore.
What is it?
Sounds like grocer for all the vegetables involved, but then it's chicken, so maybe I'll go
7.
C, butcher.
Lock in butcher. Lock in butcher. Erin, what would you have gone for in this?
I have no idea. Maybe D?
D's wrong. Now, cacciatore, as you said, collecting, hunting. Commonly prepared with tomatoes, mushrooms, herbs and other seasoning. Name came about because of the use of ingredients that a hunter might have on hand. Therefore, chicken cacciatore. Joe, you missed by 1.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank
It's
you.
been
Good
awesome.
luck. Well done. Erin Schwerfeld, tell me about your fine arts degree.
I just started about 2 months ago. I absolutely love it, yeah. I'm doing that with education. Yeah.
And you want to end up teaching?
Eventually, yeah.
Good on you, Erin. Great stuff. All right, you ready to go for $10,000?
Yep.
Right, we'll do it right after our news break. Erin's in the hot seat, ready to go. Erin, good luck. You've won $1,000, by the way. You do a bit of part-time modelling?
I did for a little bit after I finished school, yeah.
Yeah, what sort of stuff?
Just a bit of like commercial and art modelling and in a few ads here and there overseas, yeah.
Good on you, Erin. Well, good luck. What are you going to do with $10,000?
I think $10,000 would help a lot with just buying a lot of art supplies. It's a very expensive hobby to have.
Yeah.
And I think I would put it towards my trip at the end of the year too.
Good on you. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm not sure yet. I've got to really narrow it down.
Good luck with it all. Greg's your dad. Go, Greg.
G'day, Eddie. How
Good
are
luck. She's going well, isn't she?
She's going well.
This is the big one for $10,000. Good luck.
All right.
Here we go. The fictional town of Cape Side, Massachusetts, was the principal setting of which US TV series? A, Dawson's Creek, B, Gilmore Girls, C, Ally McBeal, D, Desperate Housewives.
Okay, well, I don't know. The only one I can knock out is D. Oh my God. Cape Side, Massachusetts. Gilmore Girls.
Cape Side, Massachusetts.
Dawson's Creek.
10.
All right, maybe I'll lock in C, just to stab in the dark.
7 seconds. 4.
Lock in A, Eddie.
Lock in A. Hang on. You ruled out Desperate Housewives. Why was that?
Because that's set in, it's set in Wisteria Lane. That's not actually the town, is it?
Yeah, but that's close enough. Wisteria
Yeah.
Lane, out, Desperate Housewives. Gilmore Girls is wrong.
Okay.
You tossed up, you locked in Ally McBeal and then you changed. What was you thinking there?
I don't know.
Oh, you changed it over and as a result of that, you've won $10,000. Well done, Erin. Come over here, Dad. Well done, Greg. Hey, you must be proud of this beautiful young girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
doing well at uni, great
She's doing
daughter.
well at uni, travelling around everywhere.
And $10,000 in her kick, and she just won Millionaire Hot Seat. Well done, Erin. Erin Schlerfeld just won 10 grand. Catch you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Millionaire Hot Seat. Yes, indeed. $1 million. Lots of money to give away tonight. We've got the 15 questions, we've got the hot seat, we've got the 6 contestants, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's meet our contestants tonight, and they are in seat number 1. Matt Wagner-Smith credits his wife for taking from surfy bogan to a fashion buyer for Maya. Dee Burgeon almost blew up Wangaratta when her car's fuel tank spilled into the gutter. Jack Kincaid has a recurring cat nightmare after one fell through the roof in the middle of the night. As a cadet reporter, Joe Elliott interviewed Ronnie Corbett because she was shorter than him. Erin Scherfeld had a close call when she nearly plunged into an ice hole in Iceland when Craig Norman saw In Excess as a support band. He didn't think they'd make it. Nah, no good at all, In Excess. Matt, you ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's play. Come on. Matt Wagner-Smith from Templestone, Victoria, is a buyer with Maya. Give me a look at the outfit, pal. Show me what you've got. Take me through it. How have you put all this together?
A bit of jacket action, tie, pocket square, can't go without the accessories.
Yeah. So did you put this ensemble together?
I gave it a go.
What, in the dark, did you?
Advice from my kids. In the dark.
No, mate, you're very colourful. Looks great. Tanya is your wife, who is your style guru, is that right?
She is indeed.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, how are you?
He's looking pretty snappy, isn't he?
Yeah, now.
Yeah. What was he
Now.
like when you first met him?
Terrible.
Yeah.
But I saw the potential, so.
Is that right? What was your ensemble when you first met?
Well, Tan keeps reminding me it was my Aqua Island surfboard tracksuit pants, my Blundstones and my surfy T-shirt.
That's it.
That was it.
That is
and
all
I
you
must
need to
impressed.
have as a young man.
Yeah, very
So
good.
when did you get into the fashion industry?
I've been a buyer for about 15 years, and for the last 3 years I've been doing apparel. Previously to that I was a computer buyer.
And you're in the Navy as well, once upon a time.
I was in the Navy a long time ago. When I was 19, I grew up on Phillip Island and left for big adventures and joined the Navy. And lived in WA for 3 years. And yeah.
Mate, you've had a varied life, haven't you?
I've tried a few things.
Let's get into it, okay? Let's see if we can win $1 million. You ready to play, Matt?
All good, let's go.
Let's play hot seat. Go. For $100, which of these is a Chinese dish containing boiled dumplings? A, wonton soup. B, wonton van. C, wonton ute. D, wonton truck.
I think that one is A, Eddie, wonton soup.
Lock in A, correct for $100.